Thanks, Abraham. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Um, just like Abraham said, this is a big one, I feel, for a lot of people. And over the past few months, we've been touching on a few different subjects because all of our goals, I feel, that are on this call, all the people that are on here, we have the same goals. We want the financial freedom. We want the choice to do what we want when we want and not be always looking at our bank accounts. And sometimes when we're talking to people, you're introducing this business to people, you know, you're going to second guess yourself and you're going to feel like they're judging you because we're not where we want to be right now. And that's okay. And this doesn't happen overnight. This is something that we are, progressing towards every day, whether it's big leaps or small steps, but you're going to get there. And sometimes what happens is because of what people are saying to us, subconsciously we're not thinking about it, but it does hinder our success. So I hope today's slides will kind of, help with, clarifying what that means for you and how we can overcome that, and what is criticism, it's different for everybody. Like, how do we take criticism? Do we take it personally? Is somebody trying to help us for our betterment, or is somebody really trying to put us down in what we're trying to show people or what we're doing? And it doesn't even have to pertain to New Era. It could be anything that you're trying to share, and with this business, who do we approach first? We go to our family, our friends, because we see this vision and you're thinking, oh my God, my family's totally going to be on board because they see what I see and they see the value of this. And sometimes that's not the case. And also, sometimes what happens is, if you've been in this space, like whether it's maybe you started off in a product-based company, or you were in services or anything like that, maybe this is not your first company. So of course people are going to be like, oh, here they go again, here she comes, she has something new and blah blah blah, and then it's going to kick in again. And that's okay, because you know what, people, if everybody had the same vision as we do, guess what, everybody would be making money and we wouldn't have anybody to approach. And that's just kind of how this works, right? We start off sharing, like I said, with our family and friends, even online. That's a big one for some people. The criticism from people that you don't know, even if you are working this business online, and we have emotional responses. How do we manage our emotional responses to being criticized? Acknowledge your feelings without reacting. And this is really an important one, because sometimes we hear something and it's negative and it's kind of bruised our ego a little bit, and then we react. And you don't want that to be the case, because if you're really easy to respond emotionally to what people are saying to you, that's what you're going to be known for. And people are not going to listen to what it is you're offering anyways. You know what I mean? You want to keep your emotions in check when you're talking and dealing with people. Acknowledge your feelings. It's like, it's human nature. We get hurt. It happens. So acknowledging your feelings, but without reacting impulsively. So, and some techniques that could help you is like, take a pause. Just take a minute and try to register what was just said to you, taking a deep breath, and just be mindful. Maybe you need to step away for a minute and gather your thoughts and your emotions, and then you come back to the conversation. Okay, so recognizing constructive criticism. Now, this is the kind of criticism that helps us, because if we're in a group together and say we're brainstorming and we're all on this together, and then, someone says to us, you know what, you have an idea, you have a thought, but it might be better if you did it this way. Some people might take that as a criticism, but really that was meant for the betterment of you, because there's different approaches to everything that we do in life. Identifying valid points that can help you grow, asking for specific examples, so an example would be amazing. Like if you said something and someone, maybe not even a disagreement, but they're giving you a different way to look at it, get an example from them. So we're learning, because that's going to help us grow. Appreciating feedback. I love when I'm doing something, and whether it's Kim, Abraham, anybody that I'm on a call with or we're together, and it's like, oh, maybe not look at it this way, look at it this way. It really opens me up. Like my mind opens up and it's like, oh yeah, I never thought of it that way. So some people might again take that as criticism, but really it's helping you. It's helping you understand and understanding that there's more than one way to do something also. Okay, so how do we handle the destructive criticism? Sometimes people are so good at this, they like taking little jabs at you, but it's a joke. And then, but where they're coming from, it's like negative. You can feel it. It's a personal attacks. And so how do you handle this? Don't take it personally. Because if there's people out there doing this to you, this is who they are. That's on them. That's not on you. So, trying not to pay too much attention to people that are pessimistic and negative regardless, and they want to bring you off your high because they're not happy and they don't want to see anybody else happy. And I'm sure all of us, whether it's friends, family, anybody, we've encountered people like that in our lives, so don't take it personally for sure. Stay calm, composed, and respond professionally. Or sometimes it's even better just to walk away and not say anything at all and just let those kind of people be because you don't want those kind of people on your team anyways that are negative and bringing, people down. So how do we build resilience to this? How do we get better at dealing with criticism? Unfortunately, and sometimes people take this kind of like not in a good way either, but you got to develop thick skin in the business that we're in. We're going to hear it all. And I have heard a lot personally myself. And the funny thing is, because your family is always going to back you no matter what, sometimes it's family that's going to be like, oh my God, here you go again. No, I'm not interested. No, I don't want to do this. This is like your fourth company that you've joined and, blah, 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 whatever it may be. We all have those days and times with these people that we have to go through. But guess what? We're helping people. We know what our end goal is. We know our belief system is so strong in this company that you try not to let that bring you down mentally or emotionally. Try to just kind of control that. And then sometimes maybe you don't want to start off with those people anyways. If you feel that you're going to approach a friend, but it might go this way, that way, and you don't want the negativity that day, don't approach them. Pick a different day to go and talk to them about this. I feel personally that I have better connections and build better relationships in this business with cold market than I have in warm. And that's another option that you guys can look at, which we can help you with also. And, regular affirmations. I know we've talked about this over and over again. You're doing this for a reason. You're on this call for a reason. You know, regular affirmations, focusing on your goals is so, so important. Um, we're doing this for our family, whatever it may be. You don't want to do your 9 to 5 anymore. You're setting up a future for your children, whatever the reason may be. If you focus more on that than what people are saying to you, you will grow faster and not let the naysayers get to you. And surround yourself with positive and supportive people. Reach out to your upline, reach out to your group of people. Discuss what's happened if it's really bothering you, and then they're going to help you move forward in that situation. Using criticism to improve. Turning criticism into a learning opportunity. And we're all here to learn and grow. And then sometimes in that negativity, there is something that you can pick up on that is positive. In a way, if somebody says something negative and you don't know how to respond, if it happens again, you're going to know what to say. If you just sit there and think about that, there are people out there that are like that. How do I respond? What should I say? And it sounds diplomatic and professional and not emotional. Regularly seeking feedback from your trusted mentors, continuous learning and self-improvement. That definitely 150% is the key. The more you can work on learning and growing and self-development, you will be far, far ahead. Some strategies that you can use is setting boundaries. And this doesn't only have to be in business, in life in general. There are people that are going to drain your energy, that are negative. And that's just, like I said, that's who they are. They'll never change. That's what makes them happy, is being negative and spreading negativity onto others. Set your boundaries. When you know that that's the kind of person it is, you just know when to walk away from negative discussions. You don't need to be dealing with that. And then creating a positive online presence, sharing success stories, providing value. If you're working online, the great way, people love to connect with people. People sometimes on social media, it could be so, oh my God, I want that kind of life. They wake up like this. And we don't realize that half of it's not true, maybe even more than that. But the ones I feel that really connect online, with you are the people that are down to earth and honest and true about what it is you're sharing. You're really going to feel that connection with people, especially if you're going to be doing cold marketing. Provide value to people. This is what people are looking for, you know, especially in this day and age with everything, the economy and, you know, rent and groceries, everything has gone up everywhere, you know, and people are looking for something for second income, passive income. What we have, we need to share with people, and people don't know about us yet. You know, it's so new. Use that, take that advantage to get in touch with these people. Or if you're not, if you're new to online, another good way to connect with people is if you're at the grocery store, if you're at the gas station, you're at the mall, you're at the, you know, going for a walk in the park. Try to connect with people. People really are missing that one-on-one connection nowadays, I find. Oops, sorry, I think I went backwards. And that's it for today. Thank you. You don't want to keep it short and sweet.